Alright, we're going to be watching GrabGame, who's going to be playing Brigitte on Junkertown. This is Grandmaster 4. I'm going to assume this is on console based on the aim. I'm a GM4 Brig man looking for anyone to point out my mistakes. Here's a game I did not play so well. I was not really sure how to approach the good Doom in the second half of the game, other than try and stun him so I can see there was a few overcommitments and times I should have put my shield up. Any and all help would be greatly appreciated. Okay, so for starters, I don't even know why you're worried about the second half, because the first half is actually where you lose this game. Because if we just jump forward a little bit, by the time they're pushing in the second half, you only push to here, which I would consider a really bad push. Okay, I think a good push on offense is probably right around here-ish, here or here, and a great push would obviously be taking it all the way. You barely got it past the first point, and they have 4 minutes and 17 seconds to win one fight, which gives them something like 7 or 8 team fights. The odds of you winning 7 or 8 team fights in this position is extremely unlikely. I would say that even if you got swapped with like a top 100 Brig, I think it's very unlikely that you could have won this game because of the bad position you put yourself on offense. So we're not even going to worry about the defense because I don't think it's actually that important. I think your offense is the bigger problem. So starting at the beginning of the game, you're going to open as Ana, and then you get attacked by a Sombra, and you're like, screw that, and you go back and you're going to switch the Brig right away. Which is fine. I mean, I don't think that's such a big deal, but I would note that it wastes 30 seconds on the clock, which is important because time is everything in Overwatch. So you're already at 3:35. You lost one, partially because you're not here. Okay, you're going to come out, and then at GM4, I'm going to be hard on you, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to be really hard on you because you're Grandmaster 4. And granted, this is on console. I think the PC equivalent of this would probably be mid-diamond, maybe. But on console, you're one of the best players in your region on console. So, like, you are top 1%, 2%, maybe even higher than that, maybe top 0.5%. So you should be extremely good on Brig, and I'm going to see a lot here that I don't think that good Brigs do. And we're going to talk through that. So you're going to come out here, right? You get 3 charges, great. You throw your first charge to the Mercy at full health in the back line. Okay, that's not good. I don't know if you meant to target that at the Widow who was about to die, but that wasn't even close if that's the case. So you come out right now. This is an easy whip shot on the Winston. Again, he's going basically straight up, straight down. This is an easy whip shot. And that's another thing that I would point out is that against Winston, well, actually, let's back up. Brig, in general, your goal is obviously to keep people alive, farm Inspire, and to reposition the enemy. Because you really don't do that much damage. Okay, you can't push into their back line, right? So you can't create space that way. You can't get ranged picks. So your goal is to protect your back line, A, and B, reposition enemies with whip shot. So the Winstons, the Reapers, the Cassidys, the Genjis, the Traces of the world, your job is to peel them. And if you don't peel them, you're probably going to lose the game. And your issue on offense is that you don't peel this Winston at all. Like, basically the entire offense, which is why he's going to constantly get picks over and over again while you are helplessly standing there doing absolutely nothing. So again, this is an easy whip shot. At GM, even on console, this is a 90% plus accuracy whip shot. You miss it, okay, not so great. So you immediately go, you get the melee to farm Inspire, which is okay, fine. So you see your Mercy is super low right now. This is the moment where you need to pack your Mercy. Do you pack the Mercy? You do not. So you have to reset. Okay, fine, whatever. Bad start. You just switch to Brig. But I would note that now we're out down to 324, 320. Team's still responding. 320, 319, 318, 317, 316, 315. Okay, now we're gonna go out again. So it's 3 minutes and 15 seconds. You've already lost 45 seconds off to the clock. Half of that was because you're swapping heroes, and the other half because you just weren't keeping anybody alive. Fine, whatever. We come back out again. Again, you have 3 charges. You're coming out. The Sojourn's missing 30 health right now, and you waste a pack on her. I don't agree with that call. But, fine. I mean, maybe you'll get the next pack. So, Sombra's attacking your backline. You should pack your Mercy right away. You're a little slow, but it's okay. Now, because of this turn, right, again, you turn back, and you don't pack the Sojourn, who's at critical health right now. You saw the Winston jump, too, by the way, right? It's like, okay, great. You peel for the Mercy, fine. You see the Winston jump right now. You should have gone for the whip shot on him to keep him off. Instead, he managed to land on your Sojourn. You should have packed the Sojourn as she went by. Again, you miss whip shot. Now you have to bash forwards. You trigger Inspire, fine. You can be back up. Okay, whatever. Is what it is. But I would say so far, on like an A to F rating on Brig, I would give you like a D. Like, this is really poor. Like, you're missing almost everything. Every pack, every whip shot, right, being out of position. You're currently doing almost nothing to help with winning. And I think you know that because you said this is a bad game. But I'm just highlighting it because it's my job to tell you, like, why you're not winning this game. It's not, like, forget about the defense. Like, your offense section is going really poorly right now. right? You're having almost no impact on winning whatsoever. So your Cassie's going to get low. I think he's going to end up dying here, but... Oh, no, your Mercy ends up dying here. Correct. So this part right here, you should recognize, hey, look, you hear and see the soldier bullets flying on your screen. You should have been like, wait, what is he shooting at? Why are there bullets here? And recognize he must be shooting at your Mercy. You should be looking up right now at the Mercy and packing the Mercy. Okay? As Brig, remember, what are your jobs? A, peel enemies. B, keep your backline alive. If you are not doing those two things, you will lose as Brig. And we're going to see the Mercy gets gunned down right now while you do not. You're not even doing anything right now. It's not like you're dealing with diving Winston or something where to divide your time. You're literally just looking at the stairs. Right? So now your Mercy's dead. So now you are the only healer. And now we've already wasted a minute. By the time your Mercy comes out, it'll be a minute and 15 seconds. You're losing a ton of time. You barely moved the cart right now because you're just not keeping anyone alive. And then you throw this. Did you throw a pack here? Yeah, why are you throwing a pack at a full health Winston? What? Like, this is not GM level play. I think we can both agree that this is not GM level play right now. Like, nothing you're doing tells me that you are a GM Brig. All right? Or obviously, this is one game, right? I'm being harsh on you because you're Grandmaster, right? You're not like a bronze level Brig or a gold level Brig or somebody who just started playing Brig. Like, you should be literally top 1%, top 0.5% of all the players on your console in your region. You should be one of the best. I'm not seeing any of that right now. Okay, shooting right now. Again, I would play really conservatively because you don't have a Mercy. Like, without the Mercy, you can't do anything right now. And now you see that the Winston has done the exact same thing he's done every single time, which is jump on top. Okay? Right now. Again, you don't have to worry about the Winston. Your Winston's full health behind the cart. You don't have to worry about the Winston right now. You should be looking at your back line who get jumped by the Winston. You see that the soldier is low. This should be a whip shot to save, to knock the Winston back, which would be massive value. But at a minimum, throw pack at your soldier. You're not looking at this at all. Winston's going to dive down, gets the soldier in super low, and then he kills her. Yeah, I mean, yes, you killed the Somber here, but it's not really your job to kill the Somber. It is your job to keep your backline alive. Okay, like, let your Winston deal with it right now, especially knowing that you didn't have a Mercy. All right, you pop Inspire. You throw a pack, but he gets purple at the same time. That's totally fine. I think you're overextended right now. I think you need to back up. You also throw a second pack at him, which I don't know that I agree with. Okay, but he's still purple right now. Right? I think your second pack is wasted. Yes? So that's pack number 1. And then you throw you throw both packs at him while he's still purple. So you just wasted 300 healing for no reason. Again, really, really ugly play out of Brig so far. Winston goes again, the exact same route, at the exact same spot. You have to whip shot him back. You don't even bother. You hit the side of the shield there. Winston's getting massive value right now. Again, continuing to hold your team back and prevent your DPS from doing anything. So Cassie's going to die here. Again, like, he gets lit up, killed. I mean, I don't know that you could do anything about that, except for just generally keep their Winston back, so your Winston doesn't need to do anything. You missed this whip shot, which I think is unfortunate. I would have gone for the jump over the top and thrown it here, where you're almost guaranteed to get a whip shot proc. Soldiers over here, there is a sneaky play where you go here, bash over, and then pin off the Sombra. I think would be an interesting play in this situation. And I think probably is the right play, actually. But regardless, I think that's okay to play slow. Again, Winston's going to go in the exact same spot. You should be looking for this. You should be reading this in the air, especially once it gets nanoed. I know he's coming. The Winston's not going to get nanoed and stand here, right? As soon as he gets nanoed, he's going to get jumped, and he's immediately going to go. If you knock him back, that's like a fight-winning move. That completely denies nano value, right? You basically stop the nano. You cancel the nano with one whip shot here. Do you go for it? You're not even looking for it. Goes, right? Way too late. And then again, your soldier dies, right? You both don't whip shot and you don't pack the soldier. So she just gets zapped here and killed. I mean, I think you know what you're supposed to do here, right? If you're not going to peel off the Sombra in the situation, play here, look for the Winston, bam, whip shot off. Easy, right? If you just line it up to be exactly where he's going to land, you just knock him back, you're good. Like, you're playing in such a, like a, not a useful position. If you have trouble hitting the side whip shot, like, you got to stand where he's going, right? Like, your supports are just, or DPS are just constantly dying because you're not keeping up anybody. And look at the clock. Now we're already at 1 minute 45 seconds. Again, there's almost no way to win this fight right now with the nanoed Winston in your back line and your soldier being dead. Your monkey gets purpled. He's going to luckily get away. Right? You're just farming Inspire, but, like, this is all, like, none of this matters, right? Except for the fact that the Winston's a fool and dies, which should not have happened. Okay, fine. Can we finally push? Okay, Winston gets rezzed. You again pack the monkey who's already purple. You see this purple before you pack. This is unacceptable. Right? He's purple right now. You walk forward for another half second and then throw pack. Another pack wasted is no good. Right? Hack happens. Okay, fine, whatever. Right? You go for the Sombra. Great. Yeah, good kill on the Sombra. You pack the Winston. I think now is a good time to try to pursue and maybe kill the Honor or alternatively protect your backline, whichever is your choice. Winston's low. I would get aggressive right now because I see that the Winston's jumped out, which means I don't have to deal with pressure for 6 seconds. You should be going forwards. You missed a whip shot. That's not so good. Winston's going to go. Okay, that's fine. I thought you used a whip shot, but you didn't. So you're going to pop rally here, which I think is okay. But if you're going to use this, you have to figure out either A, do I stop the soldier and get in his face, or B, do I shield for my teammates? Either one. You're kind of not doing either right now, which is a problem. I would have liked this shield bash to actually bash somebody, but it's also okay. You should have immediately packed your critical health Winston when you saw him go like that. Another option would have been to, again, jump over here and then just jump and swing at them. Like, you're basically not doing anything for several seconds and at a critical moment of the fight. And you lose your Winston here. Right? You kill the other Winston. Maybe winnable. You go to cart. I don't think that was the right call to go to cart because you can still hear enemies to the right, right? I would shield bash over here to confirm kills. You should be in here right now dueling the Sojourn along with your Hanzo and Mercy. I think leaving the Sojourn here alive here is a mistake. But she's not going to be able to come out and contest in time. Missed the whip shot. That's understandable. Doom's on you. Right? Hanzo gets some kills. Yeah, I mean this part's fine. Moving cart. Yeah, I think good job saving charge there. You're only at 1 right now. I would definitely immediately pack the Cassidy. I think there's no reason to be playing this far back if your Cassidy's on top. I would play on top of cart here. That way you can immediately pack. See how he gets low right now? And you're behind the cart? This is like sloppy on your part. You should have already been able to have LOS on him to immediately pack. I suspect that you're generally not comfortable with how fast the game can play at higher ranks, is my feel, right? Little things like staying behind the cart here tell me that you don't expect people to blow up that fast, but at higher ranks, people's aim get really, really good. Especially if they're on console and they're using mouse and keyboard, like, people get melted. See? Right here. Mercy's gonna make a mistake. She's overextended right now, but you should be looking, right? Up here, he's fine, right? He's fine in the window. Just look, right? She gets attacked, right? You could have packed that. That would be a pretty tough window, but I think you definitely packable. I think you also personally should have been playing forwards here and maybe try to get a whip shot at the corner. So you lose your Mercy. Now you're the only support, which just puts you in a really bad spot. You still have 3 minutes to push this, which is fine. All right, Diva gets Mega. So the problem is high ground's a huge issue right now. You've lost 2, right call to pull back here. I think this is good. That's fine. You die here, it's no big deal. It's tough because you don't have Shield Bash quite yet. Alright, it's gonna kill Cassidy. I mean, it is what it is. Got nanoed. And he used ulti. That's fine. Like, we're gonna lose because they double ultied. Fine. I would have bashed to try to get that kill. Now you see the problem with playing low ground. You really should have got high ground. And you see that people are going to die up here, and you just can't do anything, right? Like, I think you should have played high ground from here. I think you're going to realize that your next left is that you made a huge mistake playing low ground here. Doom's going to come down. Right, pack. He's blocking right now. Do not attack him. Now you've empowered the punch. You get knocked back, and then you get killed. Right? When Doom comes in, always think block, 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 right? When is he going to block? You look back. He's already blocking. You should not have attacked after this. Right? I arguably shouldn't have done the first attack. You should have checked to confirm he's not blocking, and then you're going to get locked up again. Okay, again, you're coming out of spawn. I would think you should go high ground here. Like, if your team does not clear high ground, it's all irrelevant. And you see how your soldier's trying to go high ground, but you are not, and you can't do anything down here. Like, this is, I would say, pretty basic support stuff that I feel like you're not doing well, just being really out of position. I think you can move forward and help clear the Doom here. I think you should, oh, man. So Mercy's going to go for the res right now, I believe. Yeah. does she go for it? Yeah, she does go for the res. So you should have been shielding bashing forward. I mean, I don't think it's a great location to bash to res. I would have shield bashed forwards right away to fight that Doom at close range. But you don't, which means that res is canceled, which means now you're wasting even more time on the clock. You only have a minute left now. All right, you really have to go forward and take some space here, and this is like pretty much an insta kill on you. I understand this. I mean, obviously, I think you should have shielded here. You're constantly swinging, which I don't like. I know some people do it, but I think it slows down your reactions to be able to shield in this situation. But like in the grand scheme of things, I think this is kind of an understandable death. The problem is you made so many mistakes up until now that this is just like one more in a like a streak of like bad mistakes. So because you're dead, your team is just continuing to push without you, which I think is a bad idea. Soldier's nanoed and popped visor, or he's gonna pop visor in a second. So once this gets popped, I recognize, hey, look, he's got to be targeting somebody. Mines have been deployed. 25 seconds. I would try to figure out, like, hey, are we gonna win this fight? If we're not gonna win this fight, save rally for last fight. Sombre's gonna die here. Try to stay alive. I would peek right now, right? You see the Mercy go down, peek. Save the Mercy. You go the wrong way. Yeah, see? It's like little things like this. You're going to see the Mercy through the wall, right? So you can see her right here. She's going to go to the right. You should have gone to the right here to heal, right? One pack here saves her life. Instead, you're way too late. Doom gets another kill. Like, you just can't do anything to stop the opposing tank. Like, quite frankly, your value on Brig is so low in this game. And it's not because it's a bad lineup for Brig. I think it's actually quite good because they're continually playing a dive tank here. I think you had a lot of opportunities to shut down the opposing tank. You just don't do it. Like, it doesn't even look like you're trying. Like, I don't think you're thinking, like, how do I win this game as Brig? You're just kind of autopiloting and just, like, healing and attacking whatever you see. This is an interesting call. So Soldier's here, you pop rally, and then you ignore the Soldier? Fight him, right? Like, you got 300 health here, and a massive shield, and a stun. And he's separated from his team. Why would you not fight him here? Your Soldier visor's here. You're not even looking at him. Right? You pop rally again. Just forget your ball. Your ball's fine. I know like the cart is like 1 second, but as long as you took it within the last 3 seconds, you're good. You need to save your Soldier here. You don't, right? You're slow to do that. Right? See? Super slow to do that. Like at GM, that's an unacceptably long period to not be doing anything. And then whip shot. Again, you could have healed your Sombra there. I know you're worried about cart, but like also, I mean, everything's kind of gone wrong. Once your DPS died, like what are you going to do to save this? Like you needed that Soldier to stay alive to protect your backline. Or, alternatively, you could have used this opportunity right here, when the Soldier goes right now, is to rally and then slam the Soldier and then stay on him. Right? This moment right now, you could have used to challenge a Soldier, / heal your Soldier, / do anything here that would have helped your team win the fight. And then, like, you're just going to get shot. Like, everyone just stands off the card and just shoots you, right? What are you going to do here? Okay. Do I even want to cover offense? Or defense? So same deal, right? You should be looking, hey, where's the Doom going? Immediately try to whip shot him out of the path, or at least whip shot him after he hits the ground. Get him out of there. Right? Stop denying. You can also counter bash his punch. It's not so consistent, but like you see him charging right there, so you could have counter bashed him, and you would have been safe around the corner. So against this lineup, right, your perspective should be just shut down the Doom, we win the game. Right? Dropping early, bad idea, right? You got to stay up here because your DPS are still up here. They need you to be up there. Like you dropping right now is no good. You can't do anything against Sebastian. Like Bastion's just simply not your problem. You're gonna see your Cassidy gets lit up here. Right, this should be a pack, which you just don't do for a really long time. Not your fault that the Ramacha dies, it's just not your job. So you should definitely heal the Moira. You wait, oh man, this is like part of wasting all your packs, right? Where the hell are your packs? So you have 3 packs right now. You waste, yeah, see? You just pack someone at full health. So that's one of your chargers missing. That pack is like okay, but your Moira's already healing him. I think if you had 3 packs, I definitely would have done that pack, but with 2 packs, I wouldn't have. Then you pack again to the Ramacha, who was like nearly full health. I don't think that pack was necessary. You should save it for squishies. Like with the Moira is going to heal your tank. It's not your job to save the tank. right? I mean, it's not your job to heal the tank. Save the tank, yes. But heal the tank generally? No. For chip damage? No, absolutely not. Which means that you have no packs here when your Moira is going to be super low. Right now, this should have been a save, but you have no pack because you waste your packs all the time. Right? Again, right here, this should have been a heal on the Cassidy. Very lucky that he doesn't die. You get lit up. If I heard that soldier coming, I would immediately turn and look for a whip shot right now. Right? Whip shot into the wall, and then bash forward as bash comes off cooldown, and you couldn't have gotten bash. But you could have whip shot and then attacked. Again, you see your Cassidy walk forward right now. This should be a pack. You don't have pack because you wasted all your charges, which means you have no chance at contesting this. You come up top, you only have one charge. D.Va drops to contest, which means this is in fact a real contest. Like, once D.Va drops, you're committed. Like, don't even bother, like, trying to, like, hold high ground other than peeling this Doom momentarily. Like, this is a real fight. As soon as your tank goes down, like, there's no, like, waiting. Like, you need to go down and start contesting. For example, dropping and going after the Ana, it would be really valuable right now versus just standing up here, getting punched around by the Doom, who then ends up killing you as well. Yeah, this is just pretty sloppy overall, right? And you miss the bash as well. In general, I would say don't use bash to try to do damage. I think that's something that Holy Shift talks about a lot. Like, use bash to reposition and save yourself, especially once you have 50 health. If you dropped here, you also would have been so good to go after the Ana. So the cap burst point, waiting for team to respawn. All right, it's good. Yeah, chill. Wait till you have 5. Right, you have one team fight here. Yeah, I think that pack's okay. You're good whip shot. Second pack. I would be careful about using too many packs. Great. D.Va killed Doom, so we should win this fight at least. Should be no problem. What? Oh yeah, she gets lit up here. Yeah, this is fine. I don't know that you really want to play here. This is really on your D.Va. Like, I would have preferred to play this farther angle to have vision versus trying to go out the window. She gets slept and then purple, then died. Yeah, I definitely don't pop rally here. D.Va's out. Like, she's already so low on purple. At this point, you have to know this fight's over. I don't even drop right now. This fight's over. There's no way that anything's going to happen here that's of value. I think popping rally here is a mistake. I think whip shotting there was even more of a mistake. If you get one more attack here, right, before whip shot, she dies. I guess it'll be attacking one more. She's like 55. So you're holding high ground. I think it's a good idea to hold close. I would have whip shot the Bastion back. That's really huge, right? Bastion's so slow. If you whip shot right now, the Bastion's entire tank form gets ruined. So, big whiff to not get that out in time. You should be healing your D.Va. Right? Right now, go to the right, heal the D.Va. Like, you're not doing anything else on the left anyway. Why are you going back to the left? Go back to the right, heal the D.Va. Right, D.Va nearly gets demacked here. That forces more coalescence because she gets scared. This is a mistake. Right? Like, if you packed the D.Va, probably more never pops coalescence, and you have coalescence for the next fight. So you're triggering mistakes by teammates by not healing your D.Va in time. Bob's gonna go in here. You're gonna pack the Bob, which is a terrible idea. Bob has 1,000 health. You don't need to pack him right away. Like, this is a huge waste of the pack. Right? That whip shot's nowhere close to anything. Again, go for easy whip shots. Right? Just hit the Bastion. Just hit the Bastion back. That's fine. Right? Bastion's nanoed right now. That should be your target. We're super low. Alright, fine. Great. Go again. No! Why would you hit the Doom? Right? This is like Doom 101. Like, do not hit him while he's blocking. Just, ugh. Luckily, it's not enough to empower his punch. You're super lucky. I don't know why you would drop out the window. Oh boy, you should have died. Oh, I guess the Bastion ulti is what forces you out the window. So what would have been really smooth here would have been if you jumped out the window and then bashed back in, or alternatively jumped out this way and then bashed this way back in. But I don't think bashing or dropping here was a good idea. Yeah. Now you get super low. Moira comes and saves you, which is great. You gotta go back and take high ground. Good counter bash. Yeah, great. I wouldn't have gone for whip shot there. Great. And the problem is, yeah, that actually really good save here. This is the play that I would expect. Okay, it's like, yeah, you're in a bad situation, right? You killed the Doom, right? Knocked the Bastion back and prevented yourself from dying. Great. Like, this is good. No, just get the Mega. Why? As I'm praising you, then you make a huge mistake. Just get the Mega right. Like, why are you wasting time? Just get the Mega. This is throwing. It's so easy, right? Just go. It's not like you have one health and you have no shield and you're afraid of crossing this gap. Like, you can easily get to the Mega right now. Just, oh man. Like, you had so much time to get the Mega, and the Bastion just straight up kills you. Yeah, and from there, I'm surprised your team is still able to contest this. So, D.Va's demacked, which means you are basically don't have a tank. You can pop in the air, stay on the Ana. Yeah, you're purple. I think you have to rally here, right? Because this is the last fight. I think you have to rally. Like, you have no choice but to rally right now because you only have 3 people on point and they still have a tank. I think you must rally right now, as I would have rallied. I don't know why you're bashing onto point. This doesn't make any sense. Like, just rally right now. No. Right? Make sure people stay alive. I really feel like I would have rallied by now. Look how low people are. Right? And your Moira's gonna die right now. See? Like this. Also, you're not looking at the Moira at all. You're just holding shield and standing on point like you're like I don't know. This is tough to watch. You still are holding rally for some crazy reason. Alright, now you pop rally. The problem is your Moira's dead right now. You know, and now you have no space. I think if you rally earlier, you could use it to save your Moira and potentially kill the Ana. You're just standing on cart. Like, you standing on cart is not going to win the fight. Like, you have to go up and clear something, create some space, get a kill, do something that is not standing on cart, holding a shield, looking at people. Like, that is not winning the fight. Right? And, like, you have opportunities here to do something. But, like, letting your Moira die was really big. Pack. Alright. Well, anyway, summarizing. Number one is understanding what your win condition is, Brig, right? What's my job? I think the tough thing about Brig is every single game is going to be different as to what you need to do to win. In this game, your win condition was peeling the opposing tank. If you did that, I think you win this game, right? So I would focus on that. Be like, hey, in this game, what do I need to deal with, right? Is there a Winston? Is there a D.Va? Is there a Reaper? Is there a Genji? Is there a Tracer? Like, who do I need to be whip-shotting to deny them the ability to do their job? Because that's how I'm going to win this game, okay? That's number one. Number two, your mechanics in general are really bad. I mean, like, in this particular game, great, I'm sure there are other games that you play better than this, a lot better than this, right? If you're GM4, I'm sure you play better than this on a regular basis. There are so many bad packs in this game, right? The packs alone, going to full health targets, purple targets, right? Not packing people when they should, massive. Absolutely massive. Like, not doing enough in that regard to just keep teammates alive. So I think number 1 and 2, overwhelmingly biggest problem. Okay? I would say number 3 is taking space when you need to take space. Okay? And this is like a lot more subtle and not nearly as big a problem, but like sometimes like it feels like you don't even know like how to win a fight. Right? So, for example, right here, just staying down here is not going to help you at all. Either kill the Ana or go up and take this corner and prevent them from moving forwards right now with rally. Okay, just sitting down here means that the soldier can just soldier and Bastion just stand up here, pocket, like they just kill you right now. Like, it's shocking that you are not dead at this moment in time. Like, the Bastion should have just kept shooting you and broken through your shield and killed you. Okay, but that happens in a lot of different situations. So remember initially on defense too. So here, where you're going to drop off right now, which is a mistake. I mean, I guess maybe you drop off with a Doom, but like the Doom went past you and then he immediately is resetting anyway. You have to go up and you have to protect this space for your Cassidy to use that, is another good example. On offense, right, we really need you to control this upper space right here. If you're standing here whip-shotting the Winston back, easy fight win. Easy fight win. One whip shot wins this fight right now, and your team can move forward to the next corner. That's all you do is hit one whip shot here, and you're good to go. So understanding, especially as Brig, which can be a very powerful space taker against certain lineups and compositions and map terrain, knowing when I need to take certain space is very, very important, I would say. Okay, I will stop there. Hopefully this is helpful.